even though I do what I do, I'm still such a lady. You will look at maybe your brother who sell drugs.
Nah, for sure.
He probably the best brother in life to you. Probably is, but that ain't who he is. What I do, it don't make me who I am. I say Phoenix, I'm like, oh, Phoenix, Arizona? No, nigga, 9 blocks, Phoenix, P9. Like, Gibson's is the first black-owned gas station right here. They couldn't, but they wanted to go to South Harlem, but it was predominantly white. So you can't go there because the KKK, they'll bomb your house, all type of stuff. But I was saying, though, being house poor, like, this not the hood, this not the trenches, but when you grow up with people like your grandparents, you may hear, I'm on a fixed income. This is my old crib right here, 721. This is where the Phoenix Fest was held at, though. The whole everything over here. Phoenix Fest territory right here. Now there's not a lot of opportunity for the children. Kids ain't trying to be outside their phone. That TikTok their brains. You done got him a shirt from Target? Oh, dang, girl. He gonna love you like, but men are not difficult. They be like, dang, she care about me. She rubbed my neck. She bought me a t-shirt. Like, but down here is where the laundromat is, and at the laundromat, Kiki Palmer came through. So you know.
Oh dang! Shout out Kiki.
Yeah. So I don't know why she was out here, but you know Kiki Palmer's from Robbins.
Yeah.
They used to have this dope, and you smell that meat. That pork meat. I don't even eat pork no more.
Oh, okay.
I don't eat no pork.
So as you being a black officer, right?
Yeah.
What's the importance of seeing our own people police our community?
It's a big thing. Just long as they are not one of those, what they say back in the day, you had a house.
Yeah.
We don't want those.
I get it. You gotta know your history. Where you came from, don't forget about it, because that determines where you're going for the future. And you can understand why you are right here now in the present. My whole family played an instrument. You know, my mom played the flute, my grandma played the piano and everything. My aunties, my uncles, they played the saxophone. That's what I played, the saxophone. So I was like, I want to be like them. Anything you do in life, you just be the best at it. Even if you ain't #1 to the world, you #1 to yourself. You know what I mean? Put your best foot forward every time.
For sure.
It's the eye of the trenches, baby. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Appreciate you, sister.
Look! This is the eye of the trenches.
Phoenix, Illinois. P9, 9 blocks.
For sure. So what this area mean to you, you know?
This area is home. It means everything to me, you know. I may not live here anymore, but this is where it all started, where I got my roots from, you know. That good grounding that you gotta have in life to stay true to yourself.
For sure.
So this means like the world to me. I love my town, I love my people here. And I know many of us, like my age group, we done left and went other places or whatever, but it's still home. This is where you can come and raise a family. Like, you can retire here, raise a family. It's peaceful, it's quiet, you know, so don't come up here invading, you know, don't come invade the hood now.
Nah, for sure.
It's real cool out here, it's real chill,
So what's the biggest lesson you learned in this neighborhood?
The biggest lesson I learned was, just to always be me. Be true to yourself. So be yourself. You know what I mean? You can't like fake the funk. That's
absolutely.
All, you know?
So if the world don't know who Daphne is, what's something you want them to know about you? It could be anything.
Okay, period. Daphne is probably the one of the realest you will ever meet in your life. For real, a good person. Just my heart, man. It's crazy. It's like I got so much love to give. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I love everybody. It's like, so remember me by loving you all.
Absolutely. So you know, the world might have a certain type of idea of you. So what's the idea you want people to know of you though? Like, you know what I'm saying?
What I do, it don't make me who I am.
100%.
You know what I mean? And that's the world. Who don't know me, you know, that's what I'm talking to. Who don't know me. So what I do does not make me who I am. It's just a job. It's just something I do to get some money. You know, like how you will look at maybe your brother who sell drugs.
Nah, for sure.
He probably the best brother in life to you. Probably is, but that ain't who he is. You know what I mean? That's just bring the money home. So
100%. So since we in your hometown, I want you to take it back to the beginning, like how you grew up, everything, you know?
I got you. I love that. I got you.
For sure.
Okay. Let's do it.
So walk us through here a little bit, you know? So I like to do these like a conversation. I don't want this to be like no regular interview. This really a story about your life and where you grew up at in your neighborhood.
Okay.
So really, I want you to lead the way on this, sister. You hear me?
I got you. That's what I'm gonna hear past.
For sure.
But I got you. So right now, look at this castle right here.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what it is, but growing up, we all just was like, oh, that's a castle. Like, we just knew, like, there used to be a dragon, a princess or something over there. Like, if you was a kid, your imagination, you know how that go. Your imagination
100%.
crazy. So I used to love driving down the street like, oh, Papa, what's that? Is that a castle? That ain't no castle, girl. That's a factory, an old factory.
So this like where factory workers live at, or like, you know?
So, I give a little history. So, Phoenix, Illinois, this is right here in Phoenix. If we go down a little further down, you'll think this Harvey, and that's a misconception what people think. But Phoenix and Harvey, back in the day, faith is believing in the unseen. I ain't got to see to know. Late 40s, early 50s. Black people they couldn't go to South Hall. They couldn't go live in Dalton in the early 40s and 50s. You know what I mean? In the late 40s and 50s. So, and that's because it was, it was predominantly white.
Yeah, they had the KKK in Dalton too.
In South Harlem too, exactly right. So my grandparents, they moved up here from Tennessee, from Brownsville, Tennessee. They moved up here, and my grandma went to South Suburban to become a nurse. She had no choice but to live here because my granddad, her husband, used his VA loan to get a house, the housing loan and stuff. They got their first house in Phoenix. So they couldn't, but they wanted to go to South Harlem, but it was predominantly white. So you can't go there because the KKK, they'll bomb your house, all type of stuff.
Dang.
So but then, now too, well, not so much Harvey now, but Phoenix is still kind of like a middle class, lower middle class. Like you retire here, like I said.
Yeah, for sure.
Retire and raise your family. But Harvey,
that's a different story for sure.
But Harvey though, that was a middle class area. So my family, they lived in Harvey and Phoenix. But they settled here basically.
Yeah, for sure.
We had a crib out over on Myrtle, and before I was even thought of it.
So what's the biggest difference between Phoenix and Harvey? Because if you came out here, you would think it's the same thing,
Yeah, the difference is, it's two different cities. The city of Harvey, it's the city of Harvey. This is the village, village of Phoenix. That's number one, 2 different mayors. And then it's literally 9 blocks.
You say it's what?
Literally 9 blocks.
So
P9, 9 blocks.
So that's what the P9 mean, like 9 blocks Phoenix?
Yeah,
bro.
Phoenix, 9 blocks, right.
Okay, cool. So what block you grew up on in Phoenix?
I grew up in Amandas.
Oh, okay.
I grew up on 721 East 155th Court. That's where I grew up. That's in Amandas. That's like a little cul-de-sac area. You got,
for sure.
You got street, place, and court. That's by the middle school, deep down in Phoenix. But right now we here at Gibson.
Okay.
The Citgo is on the sign, but this is Gibson. This is Gibson's, right?
So you really from here then?
Yeah, let me let them people in.
Oh yeah.
This Gibson's. So everybody know about Gibson's. If you pass through, and you grew up here in Phoenix, Gibson's is the first black-owned gas station right here. And I want to send my love and condolences and prayers to the family of Mr. Gibson. He just recently passed away not too long ago. So send my condolences to him and his family. But this is a big movement. Black-owned gas. You ain't never seen black folks own the gas station.
No, for sure. Especially in these areas,
You know what I mean? That's usually Arabs, Indians, or whatever have you. But no, this is a black-owned, still black-owned. Even after his passing, and his wife, family, the kids, and everybody got it. So this is where we at right now.
So what you used to grab out of here on some big bag stuff back in the day,
I love honey buns.
Oh, okay.
But I came up here to get me a pack of like some Swishers one day. Miss Gibson treated me. She said, "I know your mama, and you smoking these." I was like, I felt so bad. I had to put that. I was like, "Nah, I'm good, man. Just give me my snacks, Miss Gibson." But yeah, that was just a funny memory that I'm still like
for sure
can hold on to. I Miss Gibson. It almost convicted me. You know what I mean? Made me feel like today I don't smoke now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't smoke.
Congratulations on bro.
Oh yeah. It's okay if you do. You'll get that. But yeah. So this Gibson's black-owned gas station. Come on in.
Let's do it.
Things have changed so much, but no, for real though, I appreciate that.
How you coming, brother? What up?
Phoenix Police. Me and my auntie used to work at the police station. We had a police officer that looked like Candyman. We called him Officer Candyman. And this was back in the day when police officers actually was like real cool. You know what I mean? Like they'll stop and speak it. You candy, play ball with you, like you know what I mean. Like this is.
Now the kids scared of the police. It don't matter the age.
It don't matter. We used to run to the police when we was coming up. We running up like, hey, you know what I mean? We had little cadets. Like Phoenix had a lot of things for the kids. Like,
yeah, for sure.
you could be a cadet, a little kid cadet. That's what people grew up doing. You know what I mean? They grew up working with the fire department or working with the public works. When I was a kid, we had so many different opportunities, especially with like this time, like August period. We used to have a Phoenix Fest, like around this time period.
Yeah, my cousin was just talking about the Phoenix Fest. They don't even got that no more, do they?
No, it's over. It's been over for a few years now, since honestly like 2015.
So what made them get rid of it?
I don't know. I can't tell you. Maybe it was finances, maybe. You know what I mean? Can't keep up, you know, spending that type of money. And
so what's the biggest difference now in this area from when you grew up? Do you think it's the trenches now or not?
No, it's not the trenches. No, I wouldn't call it that. I think it's now there's not a lot of opportunity for the children. Now they be bored.
Yeah.
When we was kids, I'm talking about Phoenix Fest. I was in pom-poms. Homegirls was doing a double dutch. Some like I said, my homeboys was on the cadet team, so they could do like the police stuff, and it was really riding around in police cars as kids. Like, so that made you program your brain like, oh, I want to be this. Like, it's okay to be police.
So when you was a shorty, what did you want to be? Like, what did you think you was gonna be?
Well, I thought I was gonna be a lawyer. That's what I thought I was gonna be.
For real?
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be a lawyer. But I was like, somebody told me they really don't make it to the courtroom sometimes, and I was like,
I want to interject. She said police officers used to interact with the community. Well, we still do.
Oh,
because I'm a
period.
Coolidge.
oh, come on, Coolidge, what year?
So what you?
year?
I ain't no Coolidge student. I'm new to Phoenix as a police officer.
Okay.
So, but I like Phoenix. I'm not from Phoenix, but I enjoy Phoenix and all that it does for its village.
Yes.
I and another coworker, we just got through serving seniors at Andrews Manor, which is our #1 senior home over there, you know, in Phoenix. No, it's adjacent to a multi-purpose.
Right, it's next across
to
where
the and we had National Night Out, which y'all should have been there. Well, it was a whole lot of activities going on, a lot of vendors. We had the police, the firefighter department was out.
So y'all still got stuff going on for the kids?
Oh, absolutely,
That's good.
absolutely. So Phoenix.
Yeah. So I got one more question for you, sister.
Yes, sir.
So as you being a black officer, right?
Yeah.
What's the importance of seeing our own people police our community?
It's a big thing. Just long as they are not one of those
Power trips. A little bit.
not the power trips, but what they say back in the day, you had a house, nigga.
Yeah.
We don't want those.
I get you.
100%.
True people's activists for their people, making sure that we get what we need for our community.
Absolutely.
Not just doing it for money for somebody else. You know, I want you to be the middleman, be the man, so you can actually make a difference for your community and as this village. You know what I mean?
100%.
So yeah, but if I could, when I get to where I need to be, I'm gonna be that one.
Okay.
Absolutely. Appreciate you,
Shake
sister.
your hand on that, sister. Listen, you do your thing, Officer Smith.
Absolutely.
I rock with you.
Hey.
My granddad used to work here for many, many years.
Yeah,
so that's what that was, for sure.
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people say, you know, what they want about Phoenix. I'm still learning. Again, I'm new to Phoenix, and I'm new to the police.
No, Phoenix is a beautiful community.
But I've heard a lot of good things. I heard that Phoenix was just more. It wasn't just 9 blocks. It used to be more than 9 blocks.
Okay.
So once you be around, you start to hear a little more history of the village from the residents. So with that being said, I like what you're doing. You're doing a little.
Yeah, that's a little documentary.
This is right here.
The who?
Eye of the Trenches.
Eye of the Trenches. I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh no, she did, because I still work with my community. Me and my partner, we fight.
But you know how times change.
Because I'm gonna tell you, we stay in Coolidge. Because that's the only school around here.
Yeah, that's good.
And we
though.
for the kids. We really do.
good.
I was there. I had to be with them when they was graduating at Thornton for the 8th graders. So a lot of parents are getting to know me. So I'm glad school is back in.
Yes, indeed.
And them kids too. But what's weird is, I know this is off the record, but I don't see a lot of kids around here.
Cause they grown up. And
No.
Which one, like little kids?
Little children like playing like outside.
Well, you
know
know
how
how
you
that
see
goes.
people playing outside. I don't see a lot of
But
them.
also the demographic has changed.
Yeah, because a lot of them coming from South Holland.
Yeah, the demographics have changed. Like I'm 27, so my generation, we done ripping around these streets. I said pom poms, the double. This is before. This is like Phoenix Fest era and stuff. Oh, okay, but you know about the Phoenix Fest then?
I heard about it.
Okay, but like what I'm saying, like we done moved away. We done left Phoenix, so we ain't got no kids here. Everyone else is kind of new to it, Like the park's not crowded no more. The parks, they used to be. I remember when they built that park over here. We call it Little Mexico.
Little Mexico.
We built that park over there. They built that park over there in Little Mexico. I'm talking about by the train tracks. We still ripping and running on the slide by the train tracks. But it's times change. Kids ain't trying to be outside. That phone.
Yeah, that phone took
technology.
that took
That's how
everything.
that TikTok their brains. For real,
man,
for real. But I know you grew up in a time that you ain't had no internet just be running.
No, we had the telephone on the wall.
Okay, come on. So I grew up in a time was you better go on outside, you in or you out.
Outside and
In and out.
But all right, you have a good
I
one.
appreciate you chiming in too. Thank you. But y'all can see our police still. Okay, I love to hear that. I love to hear
they
that.
still out here.
They still out here rocking with the kids. Phoenix Fest used to go down at Coolidge Park, Coolidge Middle School. Hey, I want to shout them out too for that middle school. Coolidge Tigers Middle School. I'm talking about I don't know how your school was like, growing up and stuff. But we had a whole I'm gonna call it a semester.
Yeah.
We had like a whole semester of life skills. And that's what it's called. It's called life skills. So you had to dress up and come to school, dressed up like you getting a job. Like, for the interview and everything.
So they was really preparing y'all then.
Yeah, like we had egg babies. And you got to pull out of the house. What's your career? Well, you pick your career. That's why I said I want to be a lawyer. I always wanted to be a lawyer. But they went so in detail that they even had you pull out a hat, how much you had in your savings account.
Dang.
And every week you had to pick out that had something good may happen, something bad may happen. You never know. You may got a raise at work. Or your AC done broke down at your house. You know what I mean? And you had to really factor that in and balance a checkbook and do real life things that adults have to do today.
Nah, for sure. I
respect that. You know what I mean? That's real cool. Like looking back at that as an adult, it's like, wow. Not many schools have that.
So what's the biggest thing you took away from that though? Like,
the biggest thing I took away from that was like just being. They took us, they opened our mind to real life situations, like what's important. Now, not saying learning this other stuff at school ain't important. Get good grades, go to school, do what you got to do. Get yours, they got theirs already. But that one particular lesson opened my mind to life, like dang, this real life, you know what I mean?
oh, sure, my bad.
Waving at them people right now.
So I gotta ask you this: what's the importance of not forgetting where you came from, though? You
gotta know your history, where you came from. Don't forget about it, because that determines where you're going for the future, and you can understand why you are right here now in the present. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure.
That's why I love history. I love coming back to my community. Anytime I can come back and give back to my community, or whether it be a financial, even if you can't give back financially. Whether it be for just your time. Give back some time. Even doing this right here. I know this will put Phoenix on the map. People ain't talking about, Phoenix. I say Phoenix, I'm like, Phoenix, Arizona? No, nigga, 9 blocks, Phoenix, P9. Come on now. So
you say you rep this with your heart, yeah?
Hey, we small in numbers, big in heart. I said I love. Oh man, we finna at this stop sign on the left. I'm gonna show you this. This our little was not there no more. It was the corner store. Oh my gosh, the corner store. This where it all began.
Say this church right here.
Yeah, we pulling up on church. Not this one, but at the corner, Daniel's Chapel. It's a real well-known church out here. I think that was Daniel's Chapel. We just passed by, but. That's where everyone kind of grew up, going to Daniel's Chapel. We used to play ball over here at the court. This church, they were so nice. They were so kind to us. Like, they love the kids, love the community. I'm telling you, we used to tear their basketball court up. They had fixed the rim every Every time. A little history about Phoenix. I think maybe in like 2006, 7, 8, or the early 2000s, kind of. They had finally put a laundromat in Phoenix, so we didn't have to go to the laundromat over there in Harvey off of Sibley. You know, a lot of us, we all grew up with old folks and everything like that. And that was a old clerk house right there. Shout out my girl, Miss White, Deirdre White. But down here is where the laundromat is, and at the laundromat, Kiki Palmer came through. So you know.
Oh dang! Shout out Kiki.
Yeah, so Kiki Palmer. We was all kids, like we was little kids. So you know, at that time, I think maybe I don't know why she was out here, but you know, Kiki Palmer's from Robbins.
Yeah. She said she was born in Harvey and raised in Robbins.
Right. So you know, she from Robbins, and she low-key got family that like live out here still too. I'm fake cool with one of my homegirls, it's her cousin or whatever. But she came up here to the Phoenix Laundromat. This is the first time they opened up a whole strip mall. This is a brand new strip mall. That's where I grew up at, but
I just recognize your face.
okay, hey girl. But no, this is where it all began. Right here, the corner store is.
That's why I said the corner store got a lot of history.
Come on now, this is. I'm talking about. I hit that. Can I get some? Give me them little blue balls,
Yeah.
man. That's the tell them up. I'm talking about tell them blue balls up. It's a chips and cheese. You ain't gonna open it back up for us? What's going on?
Maybe one day we will.
Okay.
It's been a minute. You know, it has so much history in it, right?
Yeah.
So I wanna represent that history. So it's just been a minute.
Let's get us some blue balls. We gonna be alright with them. Nah, but that's so cool. I never seen nobody come out the crib before. Every time I drive past, I'm like, yeah, why does somebody still live here?
Yeah, we've been here for 10 years.
That's good.
wow.
That's what's up. Yeah. Well, you mind if I show them around the front of the store and everything?
Yeah, girl, I'm gonna go back and go to work.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, absolutely.
You
Yep,
too.
appreciate
Thank
you, sis.
But yeah, it's all love, you know, it's all love. But this is where it began. They used to have this dope, and you smell that meat. That pork meat. That's cooked. I don't even eat pork no more.
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't eat no pork.
For
No
sure.
pork on my pork, but that dope be open. You hit that aroma.
You said that aroma.
You gotta scat that.
I don't know what that is, you hear me? But that joint growling, you hear me?
Yeah, I was like, what's that? A scat pack?
So
but this right here.
So what they used to call it?
The corner store. We going to the corner store. We finna go to the corner store. We get on our bikes. Boy, my mommy, even before I could ride a bike. I'm probably 3 years old. I'm walking. My mama take me up here. Let me get my baby some snacks, you know?
Dang. So how it feel to see it gone though, you know?
It's honestly like it shut down when we was kids.
Oh,
so
man.
that messed us up. We was like, what? And then shortly after, that's when they made that strip mall. And they had a little store called Nardi's, and Nardi's ain't even there no more either, but it's a new store there. I don't know the new store name, but when this left, you could tell, like, I think that was the decline of like kids riding their bikes, honestly. I think that was like, we ain't had nowhere to go. We ain't had no snacks to get. We couldn't go do nothing but play basketball. Now, if we done playing basketball, we can't get no juice. We can't get no honey buns. We can't get no chips.
So you used to hoop? You was like that?
Yeah, I was like that. I really was like that, though. I used to play for Coolidge. When I got to high school, I played the saxophone. I was in a band and everything. And played basketball, so I had to pick one. You know what I mean? So when I got to high school, I was like, I know I'm going to go to college off a band scholarship. I know that's going to get me there. You know what I mean? Basketball, I was good. But that was too much work. I was tired of running. That was too much.
Sure.
I ain't gonna hold you.
So where did the love for music come from, you know?
Honestly, my family, like my auntie, my uncle, and them. My whole family played an instrument. You know, my mom played the flute. My grandma played the piano and everything. My aunties, my uncles, they played the saxophone. That's what I played, the saxophone. So I was like, I want to be like them. You know what I mean? So when I say I had role models, like who I looked up and wanted to be like, you know what I mean? So I had really good role models and stuff. I also had people who I knew what I didn't want to be like, but I didn't really get into what I don't want to be and what I don't want to do. I know who I am, kind of, you know, like I knew who I was as a young kid.
So what's something you would have told your younger self that you know now?
Ooh, it ain't. listen. Just listen to somebody. Sit down and listen. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't like to listen. I like to learn, like, for the hard way, basically.
So you had to touch the pot to know it was hot?
Oh, I had to. I couldn't just take you telling me, don't do that, don't touch that. All right. Yeah, okay. So if I had to tell my younger self something, it'd be to listen. And that's what I tell other young kids out there and teenagers out there, like, listen to somebody, find a good mentor, and listen to what they saying. Like, when my grandparents told me when I was in school, like, they got theirs, so you trying to get yours.
No, for sure.
Really listen and take heed in it. I wish I would have did that, you know what I mean? But
so I heard you mention your parents and your grandparents, right? So who had the biggest impact on your life, you think?
my grandmother, for sure. My grandparents.
So like, what's the most valuable words your grandmother gave you?
If you gonna shovel shit, be the best shit shoveler there is.
Dang, break that down, because that might go over somebody's head. I get it, though.
Yeah, if you gonna shovel shit, be the best shit shoveler there is. So meaning anything you do in life, you just be the best at it. Whether it's you good at math, be the best mathematician. Do that. If you good at art and drawing, do that. You know what I mean? If you cut hair, if you do hair, if you sing, be the best at it. So I took that with like anything that I did, like basketball. I was the best at it. Like on my team, it was like I was always starting five, of course. Me and my homegirls, we was the best. Band, the best. Porn, the best. You know what I mean? Anything I do, I'm gonna always be the best at what I do. So even if you ain't number one to the world, you number one to yourself. You know what I mean? Put your best foot forward every time.
For sure.
Don't half step nothing. Don't do that. You know what
100%.
I mean? So,
I know you mentioned in the car you had a praying grandmother, right?
oh yeah, for sure.
So how did that affect your life? And do you still got God in your life now?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I claim myself as a Christian. I do claim Christianity. I claim myself as a lover and a believer in Jesus Christ. I do claim that for sure. I go to church. Hey, if y'all want to come to my church, I'm going to have him post that too. Come to my church, come visit, you know. We actually have a back to school program coming up.
So how do you know God is real?
How do I know God? Cause it can't be, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for no God. Let's be real here, none of us would be, but my own personal experience, I've seen so many things. I've been in so many messed up situations that it couldn't have been nothing but God to take me out of that, you know what I mean? I've been in places like I shouldn't have even been there.
No, for sure.
And God and protecting me and covered me in ways I don't even know. You know what I mean? Where even from my own personal experience, my family, my mother's life, all type of things, my friends, just seeing stuff like, wow, that can't be nothing but God. And here lately, what's the small things? I give you just something so simple. I'm waking up in the morning, going to the gym. I get there at 5 a.m. But I drive down Lakeshore Drive. It's a sunset. I mean, a sunrise. A sun rising. That can't be nothing but God. You can't tell me them colors, how that blue and that purple and that red meet that water. And you see that rise up at 5 a.m. and how I just woke up so willingly at 5 a.m. That ain't nothing but God. That ain't nothing but God. And that's something small, but it's so big. You know what I mean? It really is.
But God be in the smallest things. Because one small thing can change your life, you know?
For real. And I think like us as humans, we try to make it so big and grand. Like, oh, boy, he ain't do this, he ain't do that. Hey, man, you think too hard. You have some faith, man. You got to have faith. For real. That's really...
So what is faith?
Faith is believing in the unseen. I ain't got to see to know.
No, that's
I'm here
real.
today. That's faith, though.
Dang. So
that's faith.
I ain't gonna lie, Daphne. I ain't even know you was this smart though. Like you smart, you very articulate. Like you know what I'm saying. You very good at storytelling, all that, right? So what's a talent you have that most people wouldn't know?
Oh, a talent I have that most people probably like real estate development. Probably. Well, I promoted it, but I don't tell everybody. You know what I mean? Like I'm good at. I got an eye for that. Like I know how to see a crib. Oh no. Yeah, get that crib. You should buy that crib, flip it. And that's what the amount gonna be. Like, I don't know, something about that just, I always like, my grandfather's an architect when I was coming up. So that was like, I watched him, we were driving around, looking at houses, like, oh, that's nice. Yeah, you buy that one, you flip it for this, you know what I mean? So that was just always so cool to me. So that's probably like a hidden talent of mine. So yeah.
Dang, okay, so how long you been into real estate and all that?
I actually just started, what was it? It's 25, so I started in 23. Like this month in 23, actually like August-ish. That's when I bought my condo.
Wow.
I bought a crib. And I told myself once I made enough money, like in the adult industry, I was gonna buy my first crib. I'm gonna flip it, and I'm gonna either move into it and rent it, or move into it, rent it, or sell it. But I decided, you know, live in it, hold on to it a little bit, and wait till the value get a little better. You know what I mean?
100%.
And I'm probably gonna sell it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably gonna sell that thing.
So what do it mean to be a hustler? Because you really get into that bag in multiple ways, you know?
Oh yeah, hustler. You got your hands in so many different pots. You know what I mean? And I think that's where a lot of people in my industry go wrong, like in the adult industry. They go wrong and not branching out.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta branch out. You can't just be like, I'm not gonna look like this. My face, my body, all this ain't gonna look like this. And when I'm 60, you know what I mean, 50 years old, even maybe 40. I would love to look like this at 40. I pray to God I do. But what I'm saying is, I can't do this. Ain't longevity. This was quick money. Get that money. It's quick. So you gotta have your hands in all different types of pots. So that's what made me get into comedy skits and get into real estate. And I even got something on the back burner right now I can't really talk about. But when y'all see it, oh my goodness, you're gonna be like, I know she like, this girl crazy. I can't, she do everything, huh? I'm like, yeah, I do. I really do everything,
100%.
you know.
As
but
you should, though, you know?
you should. And it's like, if you can do, why not do? You know what I mean? Like, if you can, why not do it? If you good at it, if that's your talent, that's your ministry right there, go into it.
In
You
that
know
order.
what I mean? So that's that.
So what else I want to, dang, you just snapped right there, I ain't gonna lie. So where you see yourself in 5 years? Because you're doing so much now, already.
5 years, we're talking about the adult industry for sure. And probably on another 2-3 cribs.
Okay,
you know?
cool.
So, yeah.
So I gotta ask you this, right?
Yeah.
What's your definition of a queen? What does it mean to be a queen?
Oh, being a queen. Oh, you know, staying true to yourself, being a lady, being respectful, being a boss. Like a queen is something that's like so strong. It's like a quiet storm. It's like, I know something about to happen around here, but I can't tell you what, because her force so strong, but she's so quiet a little bit. You know what I mean? And not necessarily quiet like, yo, talking in your voice. You should have a voice. But like your presence is like, hey, that presence, you ain't, that speak for you. That's a queen right there, you know what I mean? But you also like, even though I do what I do, I'm still such a lady. That's what's so crazy about it. It's like, I'm such a lady, and the real women know what a lady is. You know what I mean? Let that man lead, girl. Let that man lead. I grew up old school. Let that man be a man and lead.
Wait, say that again. They need to hear that.
I grew up old school. Let that man lead, girl. Let that man be a man and lead. Be a lady. You know, for real though. It don't matter. Like, it don't matter. Like, my grandma was just a boss. Like, she'd tell me little things like you see that? That's what you. I said that like classy. Just be classy.
100%. So, how I want to play that? What's the message you got to the kings to treat the queens better so they know they queens? You know, because a lot of women don't know they queens out here.
Oh my goodness, simple stuff, guys. Get the girl some gas in a car. Pump it for her. You know, some little stuff. Like if that's your lady, if that's who you with, you should be naturally doing these things anyway. Opening the door. We got to bring back chivalry. Like, guys need to, if I'm walking on this side of the street, why you ain't right here? You need to be on the outside. Like, that's like little stuff. Like, be a real man, you know what I mean? And be a protector, a provider. And that's not saying be rich. That's saying being a hustler. You know how to get something. You're useful, resourceful. That's the word.
Nah, for
you
sure.
are resourceful. You know what I mean?
100%.
And I grew up with resourceful people around me. If my granddaddy didn't have it, I'm sure my grandma had it for sure. But my granddaddy was about to make a way out of no way. For real. And that's just old school living. Like, the guys nowadays kind of just like lay down and let life beat them up. Like,
For sure.
life is worth living. Stand up, my black kings.
Nah, for sure. So what's something they doing right though? Because we always tearing them down. What's something they doing?
Yeah, and I hate tearing down brothers, for real. Like, I love my brothers. I love my brothers. But what they doing right, lately I've been seeing a lot of black men taking care of their kids and stepping up. Like, I can't sit here and front like all them niggas ain't shit. Ooh. No, it's some really good men out here, and personally, I can't tear up there, cause I never really experienced bad men in my life. Like,
dang, that's
even
deep.
dating, like in my dating life, I don't have a man now. I have a girlfriend, but dating men, I haven't had no bad men in my experience, so I can't even say like what y'all doing wrong, honestly, but what you have been doing right was so far I've been seeing on social media. Take care of them kids.
So you know it take two to tango, right? So what can the queens do better for the kings?
Ooh.
Because a lot of men don't even know how great they are.
I can't believe you gonna ask me that. That's crazy.
I got to.
Okay, what can we do better, ladies? Let me see what personally what I can do personally. I'm gonna speak for myself, and maybe some women can be like, you know, personally what I could do better is like being more caring and nurturing, like not being so hard body about stuff like he good, he got it, he good. No, you should. If you see your man and he doing man stuff, you should walk over there and be like, rub his shoulder, make him feel like that's like simple stuff men like, you know what I mean?
100%.
Or
They finna
even
love this, you hear me?
I'm trying to tell, or if you in the store and your man doing his thing, cause for him to be your man, he gotta be doing his thing, you know what I mean? He doing his thing, and I'm not talking in the sexual matter, he doing his thing just all around in life. He doing his thing, that's your man, you in the store, right? This gonna mess his head up, girl, do this. Go to that store. Hey, babe, I was thinking of you. I seen such and such. I was thinking maybe you would want this. What size do you wear? Or bring him some lunch, bring him something. You're like, for real, that's gonna mess his head up. This girl to buy me a shirt from
Bro, especially from if he from the trenches, you know he ain't got.
You done got him a shirt from Target. Oh, dang, girl. He gonna love you. Like, men not difficult. I say women, we is a little difficult sometimes, but men are not difficult. They be like, dang, she care about me. She rubbed my neck. She bought me a t-shirt. Like, simple stuff. For real. So it's a little thing. So ladies, step up in that. What's the word? Is it nurturing or?
No, nurturing the word.
Caring? Which word is like which one? But
nurturing, caring, both work. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, so
it's being considerate.
Being considerate. I like that one. Be a little more considerate of your man. That's all.
But that go both ways though, cause us brothers, we gotta be more considerate of our women.
No, y'all don't. Brothers don't listen. I don't like it down, y'all, but y'all gotta be more considerate, man. I think what it is for people, it's a people thing that we both have to. I need to put myself in your shoes, and you need to put yourself in my shoes.
100%.
If I'm cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids, doing this, and I'm working a job as a woman, yeah, I'm tired. Come in this house and you got off work too, yeah, you should come up here and help a little bit. You should do that. Be considerate. Think about your lady, put her first, and vice versa with the women.
So how that feel like them type of interactions right there, you know?
I mean, it's funny because it's normal now. It's funny, it's normal. I know that people don't wake up after seeing me on their phone screen that night. Yeah, woke up this morning, walked out their house. I know they didn't think they was gonna see me. I know, cause I never thought I want to see, if I seen Chris Brown or Beyonce, I'd be like, oh, I can't believe Chris Brown is in Hyde Park right now. I'd be like, what? So
you gonna crash out.
I'm talking about daddy.
I ain't gonna lie, you look like Chris Brown a little bit though. Dolph.
That's crazy.
I'm playing.
What? That's okay. I don't even care. He's so fat. I don't care what I look like.
So if Chris Brown see this, what you want to tell him?
I want to tell him I love you. I'll be your other background dancer in the bedroom.
How you coming, brother?
Oh, that's my people. Hey.
Man. So you know you said the word love a lot, right?
Yeah.
So what's your definition of love?
My definition of love is like, just a free feeling. I ain't got no hate in my heart. Like, it ain't no envy, no jealousy, no. I don't wish anyone any ill will. You know what I mean? So, as long as those negative feelings ain't in my heart, then it gotta be all love.
100%. So love or loyalty, and why?
Love or loyalty? Shoot, that's a hard one. I don't know, I gotta think on that one a little bit. Love or loyalty? I ain't never got asked that before.
Dang. I'm glad I asked you a different question.
Yeah, I ain't never got asked that. That's a difficult question to ask, man, because If you love somebody, I would assume you'd be loyal to them, wouldn't you?
100%.
Hey, baby. I would assume you're gonna be loyal to them if you love them. Just cause you loyal to somebody don't mean you love their ass at all. You know what I mean? I guess I have love. Cause if you love somebody, you're not finna do them wrong. You know what I mean?
100%. And if you did them wrong, you're gonna do everything to make it right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like loyalty, that's cool and all, but you just loyal. Hey, that's. What if you loyal to us just doing messed up things? Like it could just.
For sure.
Loyalty. Hey, what's that? But love has a positive connotation attached to it. So if you did do something, it may have done it out of love and I hurt your feelings, but I know what I'm going to do out of love to make it better and make it right. So I say love for sure.
No, for sure.
What you say? What you pick?
I don't know. I say love because God is love. It say it in the Bible.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I say love because love is a duty. Love is an action.
Yeah.
It's just like with a baby. So when a baby do you wrong, you ain't gonna get mad at that baby, are you?
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's a baby.
Yeah.
You gonna continue to love that baby. Love is endurance. You gotta endure a lot to love someone.
Yeah.
And then that loyalty gonna come with it, you know?
Yeah, and that's how I feel like if you love somebody or something, it's gonna come. The loyalty come right. You know what I mean? Come right back with us hand in hand. I like that answer though.
For sure. I like your answer too though. Is there anywhere you want, anywhere else you want to hit? Or?
Yeah, let's hit the basketball court.
Let's do it. What you say?
You know how you be house poor? That's my old crib right here, 721.
Dang.
Man, they still got the rose bush right there too.
How I feel seeing it?
Crazy. We shouldn't have let grandma's house go. That's what that felt like.
Nah, for sure.
For real. But it's good to see they still be out here playing basketball. This is used to be right here playing ball. Used to come right here in the middle of this area, play jackpot with the football and everything.
Nice. So you used to play football too?
Yeah, I was a tomboy.
Oh, okay.
I was a tomboy. I played for the Phoenix Dixmoor Vikings when they first came. It was a football team when they first came. But
what position you was playing?
I don't even know. I just know I had to run and catch that ball. That's all I know. I was a little kid, but my grandma told me to get off that team. You ain't no little boy.
Dang.
So, yeah, this my crib, 721 East 155th Court. Johnson's good right there. Oh, history right here. This house. Okay, the first black mayor. He's not the first black mayor. He's the first black mayor to put these streets on this road.
Oh, wow.
Like paved roads.
What, this one right here?
No, this one.
Right here? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's Harris. That's the Harrises. Mayor Harris. God bless his soul. He's passed on now.
Man, you know a lot of history of this area.
Yeah, my grandma and my granddad, like, you know, they ain't grew up here. They grew up down south, but they had that house in the 50s, early 50s. So they bought that house in the 50s for $20,000. You know what I mean? So, and today it's worth, it ain't worth a whole bunch. It's worth like $150. But, you know,
but that's still
that's a good, very big increase. You know what I mean? But, you know, but I was saying though, being house poor, like this not the hood, this not the trenches, but when you grew up with people like your grandparents, you may hear, I'm on a fixed income a lot. So that means this house getting away from you. That means you got to go through programs like CETA to get your roof fixed and get your windows done and stuff like that to keep the upkeep and maintenance of a home. And that's what black people a lot of times mess up in, buying a home that you can't necessarily afford. You may be able to afford the mortgage, but you can't afford the property taxes with the mortgage and the insurance and the upkeep of the home, you know, through the duration of you having it. So, buying a house, you got to think about all those things.
So this Coolidge right here, huh?
Yeah, this Coolidge School. So this the part I'm going to drive in front and show you.
Alright, bet.
This whole part that we looking at right here up until, like all these darker bricks right here, that's all old. That's all old, like right here, they have that door 2 and up is all old. Now you come right here to this window right here, all of that, this all new. They built this whole thing up and out, and then they had built the library in front of us, Coolidge Library.
Dang. They
got
snapped
a new,
though.
yeah, I'm finna show you the back of it. They got a new little emblem out for it. Now this old right here too. This little area old, but they built that up. But Coolidge, just the school, the middle school I was talking about that had life skills. And like I said, I learned so much from that. Like that really, I feel like all middle schools should do that because it sets you up.
It's called the Barack Obama Learning Center.
Thornton Township. And I used to play basketball with the Zuccarelli basketball team. Benches and swing sets and whatnot. Come on now.
You used to know how to flip?
Nah, I wasn't no flip. I was so scared for that. I was not flipping off nothing. I ain't gonna lie, we was bad though. What was we having? We was having our little siblings fight each other. Like, fight, come on. That's crazy.
That's normal kid stuff though.
It is normal kid, but this the back of the school. They
got a nice little, whatchamacallit,
track. They didn't even have this when I was coming up. I ain't gonna hold you. It was just gravel.
They just snap for the children.
Yeah, they snap. Well, I was talking about, I used to be late to school.
Yeah, Migo and them took over the hood for sure.
100%. I'm talking about they the ones who thought all the house.
But they know what they know though. They know what they know.
I'm trying to tell you, boy.
Shout out our brothers, our brown brothers and sisters. Yeah.
Look, when I was going to school here, they ain't had no air conditioning. It was hot.
Dang.
We had to sit in the.
But that make a terrible learning environment though, you know?
Nah, they just didn't have it in the gym.
Oh, that's.
And we had to sit there for 2 weeks.
Ooh, y'all was in that musty.
Oh, I'm talking about it was bad, but now they got air conditioning and everything. They just didn't have it in the gym. But yeah, they snapped on this though. This was like, it'd be so funny. You see like the older people come outside, they be golfing right here. I think that's so cool and peaceful.
No, for sure.
This is where the Phoenix Fest was held at though. The whole everything over here. Phoenix Fest territory right here.
So what's something you could say on this camera for the people of Phoenix that'll really take them down memory lane?
Oh, I think it was Day 26 that came to the Phoenix Fest. I used to love them. I had that poster. And my girls know Day 26. You know what I mean? You know Day 26, right?
Nope.
Day 26, the singing group, I think Diddy put them together. Day 26 came here. And
they look like they got a song going on right now.
Pull up on, but this was the basketball court though. I ain't gonna hold you now. This is memories. We used to play basketball right here all the time. This was the Zuccarelli basketball team. Frank Zuccarelli, Thornton Township. I think he actually might have passed. I don't know if he passed away or not, but I just know he ain't over the, what's it called, Tiffany over the Thornton Township now. Going down the hood. It was a good time to be alive, baby.
Shout out 9 Block, man. Shout out 9 Block.
P9. Man, I ain't gonna hold you. We used to have a good time over here. We used to have a ball. But yeah, Phoenix Fest, Day 26 came to the Phoenix Fest. I'll never forget because I got me a poster. We used to do pom-pom. Oh man, that's a good memory too. The pom-pom squad.
So that's like cheerleading?
No, it was really just dancing. And I was like, when that song, Yeah, by Usher came out, I was like a little kid, but we danced to that song, and I'll never forget that moment because we snapped. Then they had, I forgot the name of the Double Dutch group. They used to Double Dutch all the time. They used to be raw as ever. I ain't gonna hold you. Practices was really like real. They had us outside like we was like in the military. Damn. Like for real, they wasn't taking no for no answer. Like you had to really go put some work in. Back in 2014, this is where they had the Phoenix Park District had. That's where I got my first job at right here at a park district, watching little kids and whatnot during the summertime. I thought that was really cool though. You know what I mean? Like that was when I forgot the mayor in 2014. I forgot who he was, but it was like some grants given out to cities, and that awarded like programs like this to be able to fund the kids to have jobs and stuff like that. So
for sure, to keep them out the streets for real, you know.
I'm talking about in 2014, I was a teenager. You know what I mean? So this is we watching little kids. So you had the teenagers watching them. You had different areas you could go and work in. Like you didn't just have to watch kids. You could do something else. You could work in the office at the multi-purpose center type, doing paperwork and stuff like that. really learning how the office world go and stuff. So I really wish they would bring programs like that back towards the south suburbs, specifically Phoenix. But it looked like they got something good going on right now. You know what I mean? Like,
so they got a little staff. They look like they still in high school too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? They look like, it's like the Thornton Township though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they must be having something finna going on over here. But this it right here. This my town.
Yes, indeed. Any last words for the people? Anything you want to tell them?
Just, it's not where you're at right now. Just enjoy the journey on where you're going. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's real.
Get a plan, make a plan. If you could think about it, you could do it. You know what I mean? If that was a thought in your brain, you can bring that to reality. So make that plan work. You may have to move around and change certain things, but don't forget the end goal. And so what you're trying to do in your life. You know, just be a good person. Love your brother, love your sister. And that's just that. Love conquer all. If we all had a little more love in our heart and compassion in our hearts for others, we'd be good. You never know what that man going through at the bus stop. You never know what that woman on the street going through. You know what I mean? So just pray for them. That's all you can do.
In that order. In that order. And who you shooting with though?
It's the eye of the trenches, baby. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Appreciate you, sister.
Thank you.